Okay, let's definitely pay Lane Gilkey what he wants. So we got to lock him down for sure. All right, let's do one more game this episode quickly before we log off. They got Earl Thomas. How old is he? He's got to be 35 years old. This is my 5th season in franchise. And he's still in the NFL running around playing for the Eagles now? How much sense does that make?
It's girly power. It's the coach. You're watching Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Todd Gurley, fresh off a standout performance a week ago, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Los Angeles Rams. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And a few short moments ago, running back Todd Gurley trying to fire up the Ram faithful here in Southern California as his guys get set to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's so funny. We put up 42 points last week, and Todd Gurley didn't even get a touchdown. It was all the receivers. Okay. One more game before we log off. Let's see what Philly's defense looks like.
Watch the out. Watch the out.
Watch it out.
Safety's creeping.
They try right side here. Gurley. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Whoa.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Wow.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ain't that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Still got Carson Wentz in there.
Here we go. 180. 2. Listen. Done.
Ito Smith, his first carry. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally. And
it got his man.
Oh,
complete.
man.
And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against the defense.
No shot. He didn't even fake me out at all.
Defense.
I was running at you that whole time.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them. And
there's no way he makes this.
Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game. Was a kicker from that distance.
Not even close.
57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little.
Touchdown, Allen! Brandon Cooks, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
All right, defense, stay strong again. Let's do a little cover 2 man. We really got to watch Ertz, though. He's the one I'm worried about.
Play action. Now wins. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Come on, Ambrose. I don't even think you needed to grab him, but you did. Not sure why.
Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Jalen heard the intended
Yeah, they're going to probably run the ball.
And it's 3rd and short.
Let's get in a nice cover 1 contain.
Back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field.
That was RPO.
To slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown.
Lost some yardage there.
Orlando, Florida, an absolute mess.
That's Robert Woods?
Screen on the perimeter, but
They got Robert Woods on their team?
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see.
Come on, Earl Thomas. We're about to do battle.
Gurley again here on 1st down. Good move at the 30.
Yes.
Down, but not before he takes
Yes.
it across the 40-yard line.
Man, Earl Thomas is not what he used to be, is he?
On the play.
Well, they came
Juked
into
him out
this
twice.
game, and it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
Here we go.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. On the handoff, it's Gurley.
Oh, get off
Gets
me.
it to the 32.
Just
Good
threw
enough
that
for
dude
first
5
down.
yards ahead.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up.
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 27, Goff. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Figured I'd try.
Mecole Hardman, the intended
Didn't work out,
target.
but figured I'd try.
Bring up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Well, he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him try to come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage.
Put Gurley into some pass blocking.
More times than not. That was a
Just
nice,
in case this
easy
guy
rhythm
off the
throw
edge
right
comes.
there,
I know
and
he
they pick
is.
up the first down.
Here's Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Got to get that ball out quick.
Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing.
All right, 14-0. Nice little cushion here. Let's keep at it, though. We don't want to let up.
They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They got a man. It's Woods. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football.
Nice play, Beckett. Nice job.
Holding up the ball carrier can get in there and rake it and knock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
So it can't.
Did I forget to do my depth chart like I said I was going to do?
Expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways. Might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
2 sacks last week.
Let's check the old depth chart again. Did I forget? I think I might have forgotten.
Right here, he's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams.
Dude just booted it right through the end zone.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Todd Gurley and the Rams offense set to take over. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on. Pressure comes and down he goes.
B was wide open. B was wide open.
Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The throw over the middle taken in.
He's gone. He's gone. You can't run with him, Earl Thomas.
Touchdown.
Earl Thomas tried, but he failed.
Pass of the afternoon. And the Rams.
He didn't think I was going to fit that ball in there.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Okay. Now we got a real nice cushion. They haven't even scored yet.
180. I got it. Quad. 85 is coming. Watch.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Wentz.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Wentz, Ertz over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Nowhere to escape.
There we go, baby.
Goes down. Aaron Donald.
Needed to get that sack.
His 5th sack of the season. And this offense going to elect to burn.
They're out of field goal range, aren't they?
5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Yeah, they're just going to do the Hail Mary.
One final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Wentz going to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep, and that is going to be incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape. As we look around the NFL here in week.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7.
Oh, hold on, guys. My girlfriend's calling me. I got to go off mic for a second.
Waiting! 52 right here. 52. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up,
Second half begins with a run by Smith. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now Wentz. Space to maneuver at the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
That's where you belong.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll go down as a loss of 8, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah, and you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
One hallmark.
What? 180. Check Mike 21. You ain't going nowhere.
76. Tell him. 76.
Check Mike 21.
76.
Check Mike 21. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Hey, check.
The play fake to Gurley. Now gone. pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Fletcher Cox picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe made that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 9, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Let's go.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. When you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football?
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Rams add.
Here we go. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know. What's up?
They'll run on first down. Pritchett. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, but now it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Better bring it.
Wentz now to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
The Eagles on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Wentz. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Picked up a first down.
That's caught left side, Arcega-Whiteside. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man
Oh,
than zone.
TJ Day, you got to get that ball.
Because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into
gotta
a
go for it,
defensive
right?
player in another zone.
They're going to kick the field goal? He missed. All right, well, this game's out of hand. Let me just run the ball a few times.
180. DC.
Or throw it, whatever.
Check 25. Check 25.
Hey, lift.
Now Goff on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he's going to get this one across the
There's really no reason for me to
line.
continue to play this game.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out. Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here it comes.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett.
Come on, baby.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. The 20.
Oh, he got that catch and run.
Is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wide open.
Rams. Gerald Everett with touchdown number 7 on the year.
I'm just
and the Rams just
pounding it in
continue to
now.
pour it on.
Pouring it on, pounding it in.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
All right, let me just sim the rest.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Los Angeles, they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
All right, here we go. We get to play the Cardinals again? Oh, goody. I wonder if we'll win this one. Oops. All right, guys. Well, this has been another Madden rebuild, Madden 20 franchise rebuild of the LA Rams. I'm going to go ahead and turn off for now, but I will see you on the next one, okay?